Hey everybody, it's KinesisKrab. After how long the last video was, I've made the executive decision this episode I will be turning off the battle animations. So just a heads up on that. Last time we fought the Dane army because they came up to us and started shit. So now, and also we found some girl. Now we're gonna see what happens. Chapter 5, Flight. Mercenary Fort. Father, brother, it's that lady Ike rescued. She's awake. Really? Come on, let's greet our guest. His nose was really fucking big. Why did neither of his children have like nearly as big of a nose? So, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm fine. And you are? The name's Griel. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. My lord Griel, you are the one who came to my aid, are you not? I don't know how to thank you. Hold on. The one who found you and brought you here is my son, Ike. If you want to thank someone, thank him. No, please, that's not... Lord Ike, was it? You have my gratitude. Oh. Pardon my bluntness, but I have some questions for you. Tell me, who are you? What were you doing in that place? The place where Ike found you was evidently the site of a fierce battle between Crimean and Dane forces. Do you have some relation to the Crimean royal family? I make no promises, but we may be able to help you. Will you share your story with us? You took me in and cared for me. I will place my trust in you. My name is Alincia Riddell Crimea. I am the daughter of King Raymond of Crimea. What? You say you're the Princess of Crimea? Yes. That's an odd claim to make. I've never heard of King Crimea having any children. That is to be expected. My heritage, my very existence, has never been made public. Why's that? To avoid national turmoil. You see, I was born after my uncle, Lord Renning, was named as successor to the throne, so... They kept you a secret to avert a possible blood feud. Yes, I'm willing to accept that for the time being. Very well, let's suppose that you are truly Princess Crimea. You must know what's become of the king and your uncle. I would like to hear that news. My father and my mother are dead. They fell at the hand of Ashnard, King of Dane. My lord uncle and the royal knights are still battling the Dane army, I believe. I see. I fled to the castle to follow my lord uncle's orders and seek refuge in the kingdom of Gallia. In Gallia? Yes, we believe that King Canigis would grant me sanctuary, so that's where I was going. But we were discovered by Dane troops, and I lost my escort of knights. My life, the life I have now, was purchased with the blood of those brave knights. Does King Dane know of your existence? Yes, I was told the royals of each nation were informed of my identity in the event of dire circumstances. If that's the case, they must be searching frantically for you. Master Griel, my lord Ike, you said that you were mercenaries, did you not? Please, would you help me to gain Gallia? I beg of you, I have no one else to turn to. Princess Crimea, truly. Father spoke to her as if he believed she were telling the truth. I see. What is it, Titania? It's nothing. I was just remembering something from the past. From the past? Back when you were still a Crimean royal knight? What? How do you know about that? A long time ago, I overheard Shannon and some others talking about it. They keep such loose tongues. Was it a secret? No, it wasn't, but... much like I have more experience than you, I also have many more things to worry about. Like Princess Crimea? Well, yes, I myself was unaware of the princess's existence, but... now that I think about it, she does bear a striking resemblance to both the king and queen. So, she probably is the true princess. I wonder what Father will do. Will he take on her request? We've got trouble. Outside, there are soldiers. A lot of them. What? Is everyone here? Yes. Commander, what are the Dane dogs saying? Turn over Princess Crimea and leave the area immediately. Comply now or we will attack. Pretty straightforward. What are we gonna do? That's what we're here to decide. One thing has been made clear by the arrival of our friends outside. So I would say this confirms her identity as Princess Crimea, wouldn't you? Yes, but what do we do now? I'd like to hear the opinion of everyone here. Titania, I'd like to hear from you first. The blame for this war rests on Dane. If we ally ourselves with them, the company's reputation will surely suffer. Conversely, if we deliver Princess Crimea safely, our stock will rise in the eyes of our primary employers. Our road is clear. Soren, what about you? There's nothing to think about. We must deliver the princess to Dane immediately. Even if Crimea is in the right? We are mercenaries. Our actions are dictated only by self-interest. If we want to ensure our future, we need Dane in our debt. They will win this war, after all, and nothing else serves us better. Shinon, Gatry. Soren's a pompous, superior whelp, but he's got the right idea. Besides, the destination's Gallia, so it's a moot question. I don't care how much we get paid. I bumped my mic. I don't care how much we get paid. There's no way under the sun I'm going to stinking beast country. Princess Alencia. She does possess a certain regal beauty. There's a lot to be said for that, you know. However, I do prefer country girls. A bit cuter and not quite so standoffish. Forget I said that. Whatever you decide is good for me, Commander. Yep, yep. Oscar, Boyd, what about the two of you? I agree with Captain Titania. If we turn the princess over to Dane, we're essentially giving them permission to kill her. I'm in favor of helping her. That's what heroes are supposed to do. Well, Race, what's your opinion? I believe that none of this hinges on whether she's a princess or not. Refusing to aid someone in need is not something we should ever do. That's what I think. That's right, let's help her. Please, we have to help her. And what about you, Wyke? I agree with Titania. I say we help her and take her to Gallia. I see. I think I know where you all stand. Well then, here's my decision. We escort the princess to Gallia. Are you sure that's for the best, Father? Yes. Besides, I think the choice has been taken out of our hands. What? Open your ears and listen. Listen, all of you. What is it? I don't hear a thing. Idiot, that's the problem. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Complete silence in all four directions? Oh, so that's what you're talking about. Not only are all the animals quiet, but the bugs are silent too, and that is unnatural beyond belief, which means we're surrounded. The soldiers aren't waiting for an answer. They're already decided to attack. It would appear they had no intention of keeping their side of the proposed bargain. They were planning on lulling us into a false sense of security and destroying every one of us. Probably so, but the deal is we're not so naive or inexperienced as to fall for their trap. Everyone take your positions. We're going to settle this right now. The cutscenes in this game are pretty long. I'll go and hold the rear entrance. Well, this isn't a cutscene, this is a story scene, I guess. You're in command here. Don't let the enemy take the front. Got it. Be careful, Commander. I'll give it a shot. You'll notice there he was wielding an axe, which is the weapon that looks more like it fits in his hand. Reporting in, sir. The mercenaries must have taken up arms and formed up in the Bailey. Oh, so they've sniffed out our plan, have they? Which means they're not an opponent that will be easily fooled. We'll need something special. Should we continue the planned attack? No, Princess Crimea is somewhere within that fort. If we use flaming arrows to try to smoke them out, we might bring the princess to harm. We've been told to do our best to deliver her alive and uninjured. It would be preferable if they were to come out of their own accord. If they do, slay all but the princess. Yes, sir. Hey everybody, there was a slight thing I had to take care of. If you hear any scratching now in the background, it's probably my cat at the door, because he probably went into my recording room. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to cut that together, but on this map you get all your units that you have up to this point. One thing you might notice, this boss down here is level 13. He does have an item if you beat him, which increases luck, as it says there. I think it gives you like 1 or 2 points. He doesn't have any skills, but I mean, he's level 13, and you have to get through all of these guys to even have a chance of getting to him. And with our levels, there's like absolutely no way of that happening. What we're gonna do here is, I don't think I'm very good at this map, but actually, I gotta think of this one out a bit. This is probably fine for now. Alright, so the goal of this is to defend for 6 turns, which is a pretty rare map type in Fire Emblem, defend map. Most of them are just kind of clear the stage maps. What I'm going to do here is I am going to... How far can you move? I'm going to use Titania as a wall for the umpteenth time here, and have her unequip her shit so that she doesn't actually kill anything that I want the experience from. I'm gonna put Oscar right here, and then he can't kill, so it's best to have him wait. And then I guess I'll put Shinon behind him. Actually, do you have a hand axe? Do you have any axes with range over 1? No, none of those do that. Alright, so, I'll start to move you over here, as well as you. Alright, I forgot about that holding A to speed up thing for a second there. That still leaves a gap, but I can fill it with Shinon, and Shinon can tank a couple hits, so it won't really be a big deal there. And then this way I can leave Reese right around here, so anyone who gets hurt can easily be healed. For the moment, I'm going to leave Ike right there, because as I believe he's my highest level unit by far. Yeah, to an extent, that's kind of important, so Ike doesn't really need any experience from this map the way that the others do. You can't actually visit these places, they're closed. There's healing bushes right here. The enemies will benefit from those too, if you hadn't surmised that. So something to be careful of. I don't know if I turned off animations while I was cutting footage or not. I did not. I have to remember to do that now, because I said I was going to. Shinon and Titania and Gatry really exist at this point to be damage sponges, because the game essentially is throwing a lot at you that is difficult for your units to actually deal with. One thing that is kind of interesting about this game, I guess, is that I do not remember what I was going to say. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. What was I going to say? Well, regardless of that, Titania is doing a pretty good job of dodging here, which is a little surprising. Maybe it's because she's unequipped, so she doesn't have any weapon weight, like, affecting that. You'll see here in these animations, horses are not animated well, which I think I already brought up, but we'll see more of that in the future, and I might turn on animations again to show some of the ridiculousness that Pegasi have in their animations. Because, you know, as you might guess, we do get a Pegasus Knight eventually, which you'll know about if you're familiar with Fire Emblem or you saw my last Let's Play. Right, everybody attacks Titania, which is, I guess, not super unexpected, but kind of weird. Can Soren kill him? Because I have kind of a plan here. No, he can't. Alright, if he got an Adept off, also, real quick, options, animations off. That'll make things a little faster here. Because I want Boyd to get in there and get some experience. But, yeah, let's just see what happens here. That won't kill, but you do have a pretty high critical rate. Let's go for it. Please don't crit. Okay, thank you, because I want Boyd to get some experience. And good. In the sequel to this game, I don't know about this one, I know how the weapon triangle works changes a little bit by difficulty. Because in Radiant Dawn, if you play on the hardest difficulty, it actually gets rid of the weapon triangle entirely, which hurts you a lot more than the enemy. Which, feels really weird sometimes, because you would think, like, it would affect everyone equally, but yeah, it really doesn't. It's really weighed in your favor in Radiant Dawn. I should have done that after having him attack. That's a dumb move on my part. I guess I'll have him attack anyway. I mean, it's not much damage, and they're mostly going to go after Titania anyway, from the looks of it. And just wait there, and then I guess I could pull Ike down, just in case I need him for anything. So, okay. What might happen is, he might pull back, the archer might move forward to attack Reese, which is something to be a little worried about, but I'm not super worried about it. So that's good, he missed. What's also good is, since none of these guys are mounted, they don't have the Canto skill, which would let them move again and move out of the way and let their buddies in for the hits, except for this guy right here. He's in a healing bush too, which is not beneficial for me if I don't kill him right away, because he will heal from it just like anyone else. And you'll see already how much faster things are moving with animations off, and this is still pretty adequate in my opinion. just because, you know, the animations don't need to be super flashy. There was one point in the beta of this game, actually, where the stuff that shows up in the menu, I'll point out what I mean when I say, when I show this, like, this information was shown on the actual battle screen of the game. That's not in the final version, and it's believed that they changed that due to the fact that, skills can make that inconsistent if they activate. Who needs experience more here? You're about to level. You're also pretty close to level. I'll come back to that in a second. So, Oscar, do this again. That was really weird. I thought my door just opened there. Jeez. Which is weird because it's really late at night, and that kind of gave me a heart attack there. Looks like that wasn't the case though, so I guess I'm okay. I am not dying today. Yeah, heal him up. Dude, it's like, it's gotta be my cat, because it's I don't know, it freaked me out a little bit. Regardless. Okay, how much damage would Soren take in the event he got into a thing here? It'd be likely he wouldn't take any, so... Can he kill this archer? Because... What about you? Would you be able to kill the archer? Okay, what about... Okay. That's fucking dumb. I care about Soren a little more than I care about Boyd's experience, though, so... Also, Boyd's gonna get attacked more times, and Soren's not, so he's gonna have plenty of opportunities to get that experience. Also, that archer might go after Soren, and in that event, Soren will have another level now to hold up to that a little better. That was a really good level. His defense didn't go up for that archer, but everything else that matters did. What I could have done was have Shinon attack first, which, would that have killed him? It wouldn't have, I don't think, at full health, and then had Oscar finish the job. But, oh well, live and learn, I suppose. If you move forward, can they get through? No, that shouldn't be the case. So, you go in for that. Oh, and you got a critical, which was unexpected, but good. And let's see, your level... he had 666 across that board there, but that's actually a pretty shitty level up for a fighter, to not get strength up. I mean, skill matters, but not as much for Boyd as it does for, like, say, Ike. And I guess that's my turn. This isn't turning out too badly. If you really just wall with Titania in these early maps, you'll be fine. But I don't like giving her the experience because she doesn't need it. If he doubled, then I wouldn't have been able to finish him with... Oh, he ran off. Alright. What I might do is I might have Boyd follow him, go finish him, move Soren over to this other thing so we can get in on this experience from the back. Because that would be also beneficial. And Titania is doing a lot of dodging. I mean, I guess that's just part of her stats. Okay, there's reinforcements there, so having Boyd go follow... Actually, what's your movement? It'd be dumb, but it's not the dumbest thing I've ever done. Because the worst case scenario would be I'd have to move forward, like over here with my other unit, with Gatry at least. So, I mean... Actually, what are your levels too? Because I need to not be a fucking idiot here. A Steel Lance. I don't know how well he'll stand up to that, but I'm sure this game's not hard enough on normal difficulty to just one-shot kill me with something like that. That lowers my speed too much, or not my speed, but the weapon weight makes the enemy double, which I'm not gonna deal with. Okay, cool. Gatry, come out here with him. It gives them the chance to get in a little bit, but I can still totally block that off, so I'm not really worried about it. I don't think you can kill here. No, you can't. Alright, move Reese back for the turn, and move Soren forward. Have Soren get this kill. And then Oscar will get more opportunities. I think because Shinon has Provoke, even if this archer moves forward, he's going to go after Shinon more so than Oscar. Which is funny, because that would make no sense in real life. I mean, I guess Shinon's kind of an asshole, so if I saw him in real life, I'd probably feel similar, but still. Alright, that's pretty minimal. And this again, I feel like I'm kind of wasting experience by letting Titania tank these hits, but it's really the safest way for me to go about doing this. Because the early game is all about not dying, essentially, in this one. Alright, that wasn't bad. This might be bad. And he missed, so I guess we don't know at the moment. I fucking doubled, wow. And another level for Boyd, that's good. Let's see. Alright, that's more characteristic of a fighter. Yeah, this isn't too scary of a map right now, actually. I mean, things could easily turn south if, like, I move Titania or Shinon too far away, because Oscar cannot tank that many hits. He can tank some, but, I mean, still. Oscar needs levels, but it's turning out not to be super easy to get him there. Because if Soren activates Adept, he's going to get the kill, because he's going to attack again. Interesting thing about Adept is, let me check the description of it, actually. In this game, it grants 2 consecutive attacks sometimes. I think it's based on skill. However, in Genealogy of the Holy War, which was where that skill was introduced, which was Fire Emblem 4, that skill actually could activate in a theoretically infinite amount of times, meaning you could just Adept over and over and over again and just kill the enemy without them ever touching you, which was really useful in a few events. That's a pretty good level up for him. It was really useful in the few events where it actually happened. If I move Reese... Yeah, there's no fucking way they should go after Reese. They didn't before. What turn is it now? It is turn... I never fucking remember how to see in this game what turn it is. It is turn 5, meaning that... Oh, it's in the top left as well. Good to know. Actually... Alright, do this. Gatry's not promoted, so again, I don't really feel super bad about that. Oh, can I see now, actually, how... Do you have a Steel Lance, too? It would affect me... not as bad as I would have thought for Weapon Triangle bonus. Weapon Triangle bonus is different in every Fire Emblem, by the way, as well. In 7, I believe it was a plus 15 critical rate, as well as plus 1 damage. Excuse me. In this game, I believe it is like plus 10% or something. It's not quite as much. It's a little bit nerfed, but it's still pretty important. They did go after Reese. Jesus Christ, fuck. Oh my god. Well, good news is, there's an archer right in front now, and he can't do shit. So, yeah. But now I need to be careful with Reese, because, holy shit, is that a risky situation? I know my inflection made that sound like a question, but I was just stating that it was definitely, yes, a risky situation. Something you might have noticed too is, like, even if I should do like 13 plus 13, 26 damage there, the second 13 rolled down to a 9 because that was all the HP he had left. That happens with the numbers in this game. It'll just show you the amount of damage you actually did rather than what you theoretically would have done had they had full health. And this again... Boy, did not get much out of this map, considering this is the last turn of it. This also was not as difficult of a map as I remember it being, but I don't think I used Titania a lot of the times that I did it before. You can actually kill this without Soren's help, so good. And then... Since this is the last turn, let's move forward and let's let Soren participate. Might be a bad idea. How much health do you have again? You got full health, you're fine. If you activate Adept, you'll get the level, but, I mean, it's not... Well, not the level, but the experience. Again, like, you can't really rely on skill activations, but it's really good when they do happen. Let's move Titania out of the way, too. Let's just fucking go all in, because in one turn, there's no fucking way they're gonna do the damage to end me. I don't know why I did that manually, because it wasn't really necessary. I had a fucking hand axe the whole time, and it was on Ike. I totally forgot I had that. Go for it, Ike. Oh, cool crit. It wasn't really necessary, but it looked cool. Or at least it sounded kind of cool, in my opinion. Realistically, I guess, with how this... Oh my god, I forgot Ike absorbed fucking damage. because he got that defense up so many times. Not so much the strength, as is evident, but, you know, beggars can't really be choosers, I guess. This map went pretty well. I didn't get as much experience as I would have wanted, but I mean, it was fine, I guess. How have they lasted this long? Just who are these mercenaries? Well, I lasted this long because I walled with Titania. Knowing your enemy's strength is vital to any strategy. Soldiers, retreat. We fall back for now. I'm not going to remember any of the voices I did for these characters, by the way, because I recorded the last couple parts in a session that's not this one. We've cleared the surrounding area of Dane troops. There's no question about it. We're enemies of the Dane Kingdom now, aren't we? We've no time for rest. Everyone, pack your things now. We leave at once, before the enemy brings reinforcements. Understood. Boyd, come with me. Right behind you, brother. I don't know what I just did there with my voice. We gotta hurry too. Come on, Rolf. We gotta pack as much food and supplies as we can. Whatever you say. Let's go, Mist. Titania, take Shinon and Gatry and make sure we have a secure road from here to the Great Forest. We'll make our way to Gallia through the Sea of Trees. On my way, sir. Reese, you stay with me. I want you to help me pull essential documents from the library. Everything else we burn. Yes, sir. Ike, you're in charge of the princess. Alright. Princess Alincia, I'm gonna ready a horse for you. What should we have you do? I know, go to the mess hall. I'm sorry? Time will go faster if you're helping Mist than if you're just sitting around waiting for me. Oh, I understand. I can do that. Interesting for Ike to tell a princess to go, like, what to do, you know? Sorry, this is kind of awkward, making a princess help with packing. Oh, Mist is on the same wavelength, evidently. Please don't worry, Mist. I just hope that I don't end up slowing you down by getting in your way. Don't be silly. You're so much better at this than I am. It's a big help. Are all princesses as good at this sort of thing as you are? I wasn't raised at a court, so my life was a bit different than other princesses. I cooked, cleaned, sewed, why, I did all manner of things. Really? That's surprising. I would have never guessed that by looking at you. Let's see, I also rode horses, practiced sword fighting. Mist, what's that around your neck? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess I can show it to you, Princess Alincia. That's important, because they got an actual cutscene. Oh, it's lovely. It's a lovely... That's an incredible medallion, isn't it? I wonder what that light is. That feels really weirdly worded in English. Like, I would have just said, like, it's lovely, it's a medallion, right? Or something like that. It's a lovely, that's an incredible medallion. Does not feel like a normal human thought. It used to belong to my mother. It's all I have to remember her by. I don't know where the light comes from. It didn't used to be like that. A while back it just started glowing. The world is full of mysteries, isn't it? One thing is clear, though. It certainly is beautiful. I wonder what that light means. A good question, indeed. Oh, look, it's Evil Win. So in this game, there's, like, the main bad guys kind of remind me of the main guys from Fire Emblem 7, and I'll point that out as we go. This one is Evil Win. What did you just say? I think I must be hearing things. I thought you said they got away. General Petrine, I am deeply ashamed by my honor. Honor? I care nothing for your pathetic honor. Have you forgotten the Dane Army's motto? Success or failure, life or death. Hey, you, get this trash out of here. Sounds very similar to the, the bad guys from Fire Emblem 7. I already forgot their name. It's already been that long since I played that game. Yes, ma'am. Move it, you. Wait, General Petrine, have mercy. Dog's breath. I'm surrounded by worthless imbeciles. Ina, tell me which way we should move to catch these mercenaries and the girl. The Crimean capital, Melior, is already under King Ashnard's control. The remnants of the Crimean army are negligible, which means the only place left for the princess to return is south, to the kingdom of Gallia. Huh, so the girl, like her dead father before her, seeks the friendship of those hairy devils, huh? What an absolutely stupefying world we live in. If she gains sanctuary in Gallia, capturing the princess will become that much more difficult. The mercenaries she has escorting her are a powerful group, not one to be taken lightly. I will gather intelligence on them as quickly as... It's not necessary. I'll head up the pursuit of our wandering princess. General Petrine, you're going yourself? If we know where the princess and her band are headed, There's no need for subtlety. I'll just hunt them down and kill them. Mercenaries? What are they to me? Remember, I am General Petrine. No matter who I face, I have never failed, nor will I ever. And with that, that's Chapter 5. So now I got the mystery of the emblem, so to speak, as well as General Petrine going after our party. We'll have to solve those problems a little later, because I've been KinesisKrab, and I'll see you next time.